Brent Faiyaz, Butterflies, let's talk about it. How y'all doing? Welcome to Let's Talk About It Music Reviews Season 12. How y'all doing? Welcome to the show. Guys, we got a pretty good episode for you today. We're back with our coverage of the new Brent Faiyaz album, Icon. I'm going to be switching in between back and forth with Brent Faiyaz, Charlie XCX. We're going to lead that all the way up to, when Bruno Mars drops. Bruno Mars is going to be dropping an album very, very soon. I think it's very, very soon. But whenever that album drops, I will be also checking that, checking the singles out and doing all that stuff for that. So we're just kind of doing this. We're leading up to Bruno Mars. But as y'all know, Brent Faiyaz is one of my favorite newer R&B singers. I mean, look, I get, he's might have some toxic music, but, you can't deny. Some of the stuff he's made is just beautiful to listen to. And this new era, this new-ass music that Brent Faiyaz has been making has been my dream come true, all right? My dream come true for Brent Faiyaz was to drop a R&B album about the damn genre, about fucking love. I've been waiting for this type of music from him for quite a while. And honestly, going from Larger Than Life, I don't think I was ever expecting that to actually happen. This song right here, Butterflies, is a track that I just kind of been replaying ever since I've listened to the album, especially the beat switch. Man, we're going to get into the beat switch. I'm going to save that part for last, because my J. Cole coverage, I just went immediately into the beat switches. But I'm going to talk about that part for last because it is my favorite part of the song. But let's just get into this song, guys. Butterflies, starting off with the instrumental. I like this instrumental. It's got that kind of early kind of 80s, I would say like that early kind of 89 to 90s type sound, the way the chords are, the way the synths are, the way that guitar's kind of sampled too. I love how that sounds. This instrumental, I even like the drums. I think the drums just sound really profound, really nice to listen to. And I like all the different elements that's kind of baked into this whole entire track. So I'd say overall, the instrumental is really good. I love the sound of it. I love all the guitars. I love all the different synths. I love all the different sounds that just kind of seep through. So I overall really enjoy the sounds that I'm hearing off of this instrumental. One of my favorites off this album. And then you have that beat switch, which I'll talk about a little bit later. But I love that beat switch too. Love how it sounds. So I'd say overall I really enjoy this instrumental. But let's get into the first verse from Brent Faiyaz. I love the sound. I love the flow of this whole entire song. The singing vocals are just so fucking good to listen to. I'd say overall Brent Faiyaz sounds so fucking good on this track. And I'd say this is probably the best I've heard Brent Faiyaz sound in a long-ass time.
Adobe Acrobat Studio, so brand new. Show me all the things PDFs can do. Do your work with ease and speed. PDF Spaces is all you need. Do hours of research in an instant with key insights from an AI assistant. Pick a template with a click. Now your prezzo looks super slick. Close that deal? Yeah, you won. Do that, doing that, did that, done. Now you can do that with Acrobat. Now you can do that with the all-new Acrobat. It's time to do your best work with the all-new Adobe Acrobat Studio.
There was a thing with Larger Than Life where, I felt like the vocals were a little bit too on the nose of kind of just hiding in the layers, or just, and also moments where, you're listening to the song of Larger Than Life and then you realize, oh shit, it's like 1 minute long, and the only thing that's keeping this song 2 minutes long is that there's a feature that's singing a hook. That's the only reason, because the songs feel so fucking short to listen to. So that would be my only real complaint of Larger Than Life. But here, you have 4-minute tracks. You got tracks where, you got beat switches, but you have Brent Faiyaz doing the beat switches. You have moments where Brent Faiyaz is just casually just switching up his vocals, doing these small vocal switch-ups. Also casually just doing these really nice vocal runways that just sound really good to the ear, really good to listen to. So I overall really enjoy what I'm hearing from him. The verses overall are really nice to listen to, but let's get into that hook. That hook is next up, and I will say, I love this hook. I love how easily this hook gets stuck in your head. I love how it fucking sounds. It's just overall really fucking good. And also the fact, too, you have that slight vocal switch up that happens on the hook. That just keeps the hook sounding fresh, keeps the hook sounding good. when those background vocals come in and start stacking up, you're like, holy shit. You know, you're feeling like you're in fucking heaven right now. So overall, a really good, enjoyable hook in my opinion. I love how it fucking sounds. So I love the hook. I like how it does it. I like the little slight switch ups, how that instrumental rises with the hook. Really fucking good. I would say for a good set of verses from Brent Faiyaz, this is one of the best. And this is one of the best hooks that I've heard from Brent Faiyaz for fucking sure. So I really enjoy what I'm hearing. Now, let's move on because there's actually a really nice whole ass switch up that happens on this song. And y'all know I love switch ups. Y'all know I love beat switches, especially when they're done right. And I think this song right here really encapsulates why this beat switch is so fucking good. Let's get into that next. I remember Wasteland. Wasteland had some switch-ups quite like this, but Wasteland, you know, they would have a beat switch, but the beat switch wouldn't be fully thought out. This is taking that concept and just, like, opening the fucking door. Like, this means Brent Faiyaz can do absolutely anything this man wants to fucking do. Because the way this man can sing, the way he can stack layers up on his vocals, he's doing it better than most of anybody in this fucking whole goddamn shit. So this beat switch, this vocal switch up, this whole like vocal pitch going on, which sounds really good too. And then he also switches back to his normal vocals and has this really nice vocal runway that just sounds so fucking fire. That Superwoman background vocals too just easily get stuck in your head. Really, really good ass fucking beat switch. I really love what I'm hearing. Love what I heard from that beat switch. All the different elements that happen on this beat switch just sound so fucking good to listen to. So overall, when we talk about Brent Faiyaz, Butterflies, you know, the instrumental is really fucking good. The set of verses is really good to listen to. You know, the vocals are so fucking good. The hook easily gets stuck in your head. And then that Superwoman variation at the very end, that whole beat switch is truly one of the best that I've heard from Brent Faiyaz. So overall, Butterflies is easily going to get a 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10, guys. What y'all think about it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? I don't know. Let me know. If you're on YouTube, Spotify, Pandora, wherever you get your podcast at, make sure you follow, turn on notifications, guys. We're dropping new content every single day. And thank you so much for listening to this podcast episode, guys. I just did the numbers. You know, last night I stayed up all night, so I just ran some numbers. And Season 12 has already hit 11,000 plus plays. Holy shit. Y'all just keep fucking, like, playing this damn season. Like, each episode just does so good. There's been some episodes where I just kind of, you know, click on the analytics. I'm just like, damn. I move on so much to other music that I'm just like, man, this episode did really good. That's fucking crazy. But, thank y'all so much for listening to the show. And I'll see y'all later. You have a good one.
LifeLock, how can I help?
The IRS said I
filed my return,
but I haven't.
1 in 4 tax-paying Americans has paid the price of identity fraud.
What do I do?
My refund, though. I'm freaking out.
Don't worry, I can fix this.
LifeLock fixes identity theft guaranteed and gets your money back with up to $3 million in coverage.
I'm so relieved.
No problem. I'll be with you every step of the way.
1 in 4 was a fraud-paying American. Not anymore. Save up to 40% your first year. Visit LifeLock.com/podcast. Terms apply.
Yeah, guys.